All right. Hody leader. I pulled the alt art, and so I told myself the second I won a tournament, I was going to F around with Hody. Didn't plan on winning again.
You can say fuck, I don't care. We swear, it's not for kids.
4 Cammy, just Searcher, gets to basically your whole deck. 4 Hammond, it's good into anything other than Red Purple Law. In Red Purple Law, it's just a 1k counter. 3 Vanderdecken. This plus the boat is just kill anything, but he is kind of clunky, so I didn't want to run it 4.
You would eventually just run out of steam.
4 Daruma. This card is amazing for going for game.
I didn't have any cards.
It won me 2 games today. See, 2Ks. I got 4 Zoe just because he's a fishman and everything. 4 Hotchon. Again, he's just a fishman, so he's searchable and technically playable off of a future card I'll talk about. 4 Mihawk, which is almost every card in this deck is fishman except 4 Mihawk and 4 of another card. 4 Icaros Mooch. This card is clutch just for board spam. Like with this plus the Arlong character, you can get 2 6k bodies out for 5 Dawn and lock down your opponent's leader, so it's pretty great. Hyozu, this card would be out of 4 of if it was not a misprint, but just a reminder that this card is in fact Merfolk, not Fishman. Got the Hody Jones himself. This guy is just pretty cracked. The other 4 cards that aren't Fishman are 10 Mihawk. Sorry, 10 Mihawk? She's a wig. 10 Dofi. He's especially good with Hody leader just because the Hody leader effect is free. Like in finals, I was against an Uta and rested a Nami for free and then dropped this, so the Nami was locked. 3 boat, just because the boat is the boats and hose. Gotta get me more boats and hose.
Sure. It goes well with this card, obviously.
Yeah, obviously it goes with Vanderdecken. You don't want to run this at 4 just because it's too bricky. But when I was testing it at 2, I felt like I never got the trigger. But 3 is just kind of good. And then I run a decent amount of dead cards, so I threw in 2 of the 0 event just to round it off. And that is the list.
That's pretty good. Any real hard matchups you had? Like cards that... Ooh, shaky.
No, you're good.
Any cards that were like, oh shit, I didn't want to see like yellow players, like, you know, getting life back, or Africa players? I don't think we had any, did we?
Yeah, there was no Red Purple Law here. If there had been a Red Purple Law, I would not have won.
Yeah.
because part of what Hody's... My hot take with the leader is that the leader sucks. The rest of the package is fine. The deck pops off when late game, because of all the pressure you've been putting up with resting their board and swinging into it with 6Ks. You're actually able to once or twice not needing to activate his leader ability, and then you can just mill your own life drawing cards. But when you're against a Red Purple Law, not only can they remove just all of your stuff, they are pressuring you so hard that you're never able to do that. So, but like all of my matchups today were pretty advantageous in terms of I wasn't super pressured. Yeah, the closest I got to being pressured was with the Uta, but then Hody Jones plus Icaros Mooch the previous turn, I was just able to swing at board, and then I was kind of safe.
And then does it go first or go second?
Second. Yeah. Going second, you just get more flexibility. I generally think going second with most decks is better, but going second, you could play a blocker first or Cammy first. Whereas normally you can only do Cammy first, and then it just kind of becomes a little awkward. Like on 4 Dawn, you could hard play Arlong, so
it's really good.
That's really good too. You get 10 Dofi on curve, thank you. Yeah.
Everything's on curve with 2.
Everything's on curve with 2.
You didn't know if it's like one of those early aggressions, or you like set your lines, or just try to do the value is better. So, thank you for sharing your deck with us. Anything else you want to say about the deck other than the leader? True, Hody has a leader, but
he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
I think so.